Hey everybody, Adam here with Hometown Acres. Welcome back. Today's the weekend. The guys are not here working on the building, and so we're going to take advantage of the free space here and try to get all of our water drainage around the building taken care of, so that way when they're ready to put downspouts on, they don't have anything holding them back, because they can't put concrete in until the downspouts are in. So I want to make sure I'm not holding them up. So that's what we're going to work on today, is trying to figure out our French drain on the high side of the building and all of our downspout drainage. So we've got a unique set of challenges to figure out drainage on the high side of this garage here. The first is the difference in elevation of the two finished grades of this garage, the sidewalk, and then the new garage. If you can see, the difference there is about 18 inches. And then the second is, if you look, because we put this peak in here to kind of dress up the roof line a little bit, we're gonna need a gutter and a downspout right here. And where are we going to take that? Well, it's got to go this way. So in order to address, water runoff and drainage, we're going to have to put a French drain in right beside our downspout drain, all going out this way. Plus, we've got this downspout from this garage that bleeds out here. We're going to have to tee that in and continue the gutter drains and then tie it in again to the third gutter that's going to come down right here, all while having our French drain running in the same ditch as well. All your water that's coming from your roof, your downspouts and everything, you've already captured all of that water. So we'll run that in solid PVC pipe down. And then underneath our solid PVC pipe, we'll have our perforated French drain pipe. That way, that'll be the very bottom, and it'll catch any of that surface runoff that's gonna collect in between these two buildings, and it'll flush it out here. So we're gonna go ahead and get the transit out and make sure we have fall from up there all the way down here, and we can get it out to the front of the building over there. So if this is going to be up against the house here, and our French drain is going to be 4 inches underneath that, we need to be 8 inches lower than this here. So we'll set our 0 there. We'll make sure with the transit that we're higher on that end and we're lower on this end, so we have fall. So right there, we need to go down a little bit. Let's say this spot right here is probably the highest. We've got to go so right there is where we're reading right now. Maybe 3 or 4 inches deeper here. We dry fit all of our perforated pipe together, put a level on each one to make sure that we had fall running all the way down. We're gonna go ahead and pull these back out, and then I bought some 6 mil plastic sheathing because we're gonna need fill probably all the way up to right about here. So we're gonna put the 6 mil plastic sheathing as kind of a catch basin, and then we'll sprinkle some rock in there, and then we'll lay this French drain down in the bottom, put some rock on top of it, and then the plan is to go ahead and get all of our downspout drains put in.
Now, just real lightly tip it. Don't on, don't dump it. Nah, back up a little bit. That's good.
Right there? Yep. Numbers on top, numbers on top.
You have a Ziploc bag?
To put on the end of there?
Yeah. Yeah, do you have any water in there?
Yeah. Okay.
Good job.
Pull forward.
Tip it first. Back up just 2 inches. Right there.
Well, we had our first big rainstorm and the French drain did its job, cleared out all this water in between the two buildings, took it down that way. Now it's time to go ahead and add our downspout drain pipes, get it ready for them to add the gutters and the downspouts here, and then we'll get it all backfilled and we'll be done with drainage on this side of the garage. All right, guys, I think that is going to wrap up our drainage issues on this side of the garage. I don't think we should have any problems. If our downspout drains do leak, the good news is we've got that black tarp underneath it, and all that water is just going to seep right into a French drain. So we're kind of double covered there on the downspouts. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what I'm doing when it comes to installing French drains. This was actually the first one that I've ever put in, but things just go so much smoother when neighbor Doug comes over here because he's done a lot of the stuff that we're doing and learning for the first time. Hopefully you guys are learning with us as we go. But the small things, like should the holes in the perforated pipe be facing up or facing down? When Doug got over here, I had the holes facing up. You want to have them facing down so the water can kind of permeate up from the bottom, and that way you don't have silt and stuff falling in from the top. Just keeps your French drain from plugging up. Also, having the bell end facing uphill or downhill. You know, some of this stuff might be common sense to you guys, but first time ever installing a drain, it was things that if it wasn't for Doug stopping over here to give us a hand, I would have done backwards. So big thanks to neighbor Doug for giving us a hand. If you guys enjoyed this one, give me a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.